Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Slow-Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring you the brand new Suncoast Ruckus Max Megaload. This is going to be a 12-inch barrel, 1-ounce end load. Real excited to bring this one out there. 12-inch barrels, 1-ounce end loads is probably my favorite kind of specs on any of them. That's kind of why I like the Vanilla Gorilla so much, the Brady's back, things like that. We talked to Josh Kirsten a little bit over there from Suncoast before getting this one in. He told us basically it should break in a little bit faster than kind of the Kirsten, but that extra end load is going to really add additional pop to it. So real excited for that. For us, Honeycutt's bat, the 13-inch half ounce, and then Dawes, the 12-inch bounce, took a little bit of time to break in. Josh's bat took about 50, 60 swings till it felt real good. So we'll kind of see what we get out of this one. Out here at Dona Ana, we'll throw the dimensions up on the screen for you now. Also, we figured out with the new cell towers they've thrown up out there, there's actually two straight out to the right center. The pocket radar does give us some issues out here, so we'll try at the end to get the pocket radar rolling correctly. If not, head back to the garage, kind of do it the old school way. We'll do some swings off the tee, get you your velo, final compression, final thoughts. Let's get it. All right, let's see where the Suncoast Megaload is starting for us real quick before we throw swings on it. These kind of just released there from Suncoast. I know they're pretty limited numbers, so hopefully, if you see this video and you like it, there's still some left for you to pick up. If you need help picking them up, as always, reach out to us and we'll give you a connect form. That's it at 0. And right at basically 275, just under 275, like 265, 270, but pretty much as expected. We'll go ahead, get some swings on it here with Pro M's, come back with final compression and then exit velo as well. All right, we got the Suncoast Megaload, 12-inch, 1-ounce end load. I'm talking to Josh Kirsten on this one. He said it's pretty much probably the fastest, hottest out of the wrapper as far as that goes. So we're gonna see how true that is. I love the 12-inch 1-ounce end load. I've been swinging the Brady a lot this year. I like the Jason Magnum, the Vanilla Gorilla, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how this performs for us. But obviously one of the big things I like about there, small knob, thin handle, that helps a lot. So let's go ahead and throw some swings on it. We're done there. We'll take it back to the garage, do the velo there, final compression, final thoughts. Oh, well, at the end it still went out. All right. Oh yeah, great feel. It does remind me a lot of the Kirsten. I get it, same length barrel, so it makes sense, but that extra end load is pretty nice. Off the end, sounded like?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Laser beam straight out and out of here, so it's exactly what you want to see. That was low on the barrel, and we still got off the fence. And I know it's low off the barrel because with these Suncoast, you haven't swung them yet, you will get the sting on your hands. So, I don't know, probably caught it somewhere down in here. We're still off the fence at 340, 350. So, even with the sting, yeah, that's gonna suck, but at least it's got good forgiveness and the ball travels. Knuckled it all the way to the fence. It's coming off great off of here. Another knuckleball, a wicked knuckleball. Then when you lift a little bit, or a lot of it, the ball travels a mile. Still too high, and it's gonna work anyways, this bat's ridiculous. Yep, across the berm. I mean, for a 12-inch barrel, super forgiving, ball's flying off. I know with Honeycutt's bat, a little bit with Dawes' bat, it needed some swings to really break in. Kirsten's felt pretty good after 50. We're well under 50, we're like 20, 25 here. And the bat's pretty much automatic as far as ball coming off real hot, and then any launching, all things gone. And when you catch it not super high on a line like that, we just one hop the air conditioning units on the left side of the building. So again, there's not a lot of these left. You better get with the Suncoast rep. Reach out to us if you need to. We can put you in touch with a couple of them and pick them up before they're gone. But This bat, you just, that 1 ounce end load, you just really throw your hands to the zone with it. Yeah, the thing's a boomstick. So we'll go ahead, like we said, back to the garage, check that velo on it, final compression, which I haven't seen very many compression issues at all with these Suncoast Max 2s. So see where that's at and then kind of give our final thoughts. All right, let's see what this Suncoast Megaload can do for us. Performed outstanding at the field, felt like it was coming off good. Let's kind of see what the velo gives us for it. We're only gonna take 5 to 10 good barrels for it. Show you those here, and then final compression, final thoughts.
101 miles per hour. 108 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour.
From the first 4 swings, I can tell you, compared to the previous Ruckus 2 models, this is far more forgiving at this point. We're only at about 75 swings, and we're not getting that kind of poor feedback. We're getting high and low when we're catching them wrong. You can see ball marks other places, 100 mile an hour easy. So again, let's get a few more velos, see where we're at, but Josh Kirsten was right. This is probably the fastest break-in process for any of the Suncoast Ruckus Max 2 so far.
108 miles per hour. 106 miles per hour.
Yep, and that'll do it. So again, crazy hot sweet spot. You can tell kind of sound change when you get the sweet spot versus miss. But I say miss loosely because 108 off the sweet spot, anywhere between 100 all the way up to 106 anywhere else. So crazy hot out of the wrapper. As long as this thing passes, which again, I haven't seen any issues with the Suncoast Ruckus Max 2s. Not a whole lot not to like about this one. You can definitely tell there's kind of an end load in there, but we'll talk about all that a little bit more in the final thoughts. All right, about 100 swings here on our Suncoast Ruckus Max 2 Megaload. Again, 12-inch barrel, 1 ounce end load. Let's go ahead and see where it's testing for us. Dialed up to 0. And pretty much as expected with these, hasn't moved almost at all. So almost 100 swings in, we're still at 275, and you saw the performance we're getting. So this thing's only gonna get hotter. Let's talk about it more in the final thoughts. All right, and we are field swing, velo test, and compression test complete here with the Suncoast Ruckus Max 2 Megaload. Again, 12-inch barrel, 1 ounce end load on this one. And all in all, this is, in my opinion, the best of the Ruckus Max 2 line. When that first red and black one kind of dropped after the ban, that one took a lot of swings to break in. Didn't feel great on the hands until real late in the break-in process. And then kind of all the signature models dropped. Dawes balanced, it felt pretty good, had a good sweet spot, but it did take probably 150 plus swings to really feel great as far as wanting to be willing to game it. Also to kind of catch the sweet spot consistently, not to get poor feedback. Ryan Honeycutt's, the red 13-inch half ounce, he's even talked about it. Takes a whole lot of swings to really get real good there as well. And then Kirsten's of all of them was kind of the fastest for us to feel comfortable with. It was about 50 to 75 swings. However, here with the Megaload, I mean, first 2 swings, I believe, were absolutely crushed off of the sweet spot. Took no time at all to really find that and get comfortable with it. And then even then, the certain misses, ball was coming off great. You didn't have that kind of feedback on your hands as far as like a sting or anything like that, unless you caught it real low. I caught 1 or 2 down a little bit lower, got that sting on the hands. However, they performed great. I believe in the video, one of them, we even talked about it, I think real time, one hopped our fence out there at like 340. So you can't ask for much more out of that. It's still testing at 275, just a hair under, so we'll call it 270. Again, this is only gonna get hotter and hotter. That's how all the Suncoast works. So there's not a lot of these available. I know this was kind of a limited run they dropped, so if you're looking to pick one of these up, do it quickly. If you don't know who to contact for that, any Suncoast reps, things like that, reach out to me. I will get you in contact with one of the guys that can get you squared away. You can do that via the comments. However, the simpler way to do it's either gonna be averagedudeslowpitch.com, use the contact us page and text me, or any of the social medias, and I'll get back to you. I'll try to get back to you as fast as I can. It's been super busy lately, but within 24 hours for sure, I'll get back to you. If it's during the work day, it just kind of depends. If it's a slower day, I'll respond to everyone real time. If not, let me get home, see how the kids are doing, and then I'll get back to you there at that point as well. But this is one I would recommend if you're looking for that short barrel. You want something that's gonna pass for a while. Seems to be durable. There's no issues on this one so far. Again, right around 100 swings at this point. And it's gonna give you something you can break in and only get hotter and hotter at that point. You could easily game the straight out of the wrapper with how the sweet spot felt. However, I would still give it kind of where right now at 100 swings. And to be honest, it's only gonna open up even more. So swing it as much as you want. Get it down to that 250 mark and then tuck it away and game it if compression is what you care about. If you don't, then swing it as much as you want at that point. With that being said though, hopefully you enjoyed the channel. If you need help picking anything up, as always, link tree in the description will get you squared away. If you ever need our help with anything, again, reach out to any of those different means I discussed before, as far as average use Slo-Pitch, any of the social medias, anything like that. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for supporting the channel. Have a great day.